Last time on the Banner Saga. What do we do with this guy? Anyone here is welcome to join us. The townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality mead and help you haul them back to the caravan. Yes, supplies. I'll miss this place. Good memories. Alright, Sigbjorn, welcome to the team. The journey continues. Welcome back, everybody, to some more of the journey of, like, the doomed and destitute caravan over here. We have 27 fighters left. Of course, the fighters are the ones to starve. But at least we got an actual, like, in our party fighter in Sigbjorn. What is your profile, by the way? Found in a drunken stupor, Sigbjorn appears to be part of a clan of questionable morals currently residing in Boersgard. Cool. Welcome to the crew, Sigbjorn. Now you can starve with the rest of us. Let's leave. Also, I do want to point out that the only supplies that we got, these 4 days of supplies, are all mead. So, I'm not sure how our 500 people are living through that, but hopefully it works. What did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Help him recover. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the moaning Varl. When one offers thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive mead stein. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he said. I was supposed to bring those casks from Reykjavik back to Boersgard. I drank maybe half. By accident. Point is, Sigbjorn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone about the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree and get back to travel. Bjorulf's Blessing. Well, we'll figure out what that is next time we camp. Hold on. Alright, good, we're recording. Onar, the quirky old man with the leather headband, says, if there's one thing I know better than women to mead, it's, well, he smiles, well, nothing. But I know when a group could use some help. Just nod and let old Onar make everything better. No questions now. We'd appreciate any help. That evening, Onar clears his throat and loudly recites a tale of travelers, ending with, war and death behind them, seeking hope instead, they carry on with courage using heart and head. A strange poem, but the caravan is happy for a change of pace. Onar bows and turns to assist the cooks. The evening's meal is larger than ever, yet the supply wagons seem more full than before. You look to thank Onar, but he is gone. Nice job, Onar. I'm really glad we took you on, man. Helping us out like that? Random old dude, you are truly my savior. A gaunt man and woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friends, the man says. We are poor farmers down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. What are your crimes? Misunderstandings, the man says. Mead houses are confusing. Never known when you've drank your share. The woman hits him again and says, we've stolen, killed a few when we had to. Skills that might benefit you out here. Join us, but you'll be watched. The two quickly shuffle to a supply wagon as 8 more bandits emerge from the wilderness. They gorge themselves on salted fish and cheese, taking time to thank everyone. After eating, they politely keep to themselves. I mean, if it comes down to it, they're not going to win a fight.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Chapter 7, The Slayer and the Slain. I definitely never made it this far. I didn't even know there was a Chapter 7. And I've never seen that art. Finally, you arrive at Boersgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with the bodies of Dredge, Varl, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts a voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredger still banging on the gate doors without luck. "Let us in," you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. "I won't be hearing the end of this for a while," he says, before yelling, "Open up, Bolverk! They dug me out of Reykjavik!" You hear a laughing echo on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men, led by the massive Varl, make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. "Thanks, Sigbjorn." Another person I'm glad I kept on. "You may be interested to know they brought a mender." "You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead?" Sigbjorn shrugs apologetically. "I guess the mender will do. Either we got a chance now or we're completely screwed." "I'm Rook. We've come a long ways. Some as far as Skoger. Are you in charge here?" "In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk." "Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor." Bolverk and Sigbjorn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fane. This is just like Frostvelter all over again. This is nothing like Frostvelter. The one in bearskin is probably leading the Ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? It depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor, not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we wait for Eyvind to tell us, if he comes back. I'm not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Boersgard. So what now? We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the Ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellower gets here, he's gonna walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So, the docks? Ooh. This is nice. So, we're gonna go to the market and see what we can get for supplies. Oh god, they have nothing. The game better be ending soon, otherwise we're gonna starve to death here. Oh well, it's docks time. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a longship to be seen aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Alette. They're all gone, says Eyvind, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me. Eyvind, you're okay. I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Why? Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce, the markets are bare. Boersgard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor is paying the Ravens to protect him against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Arborang. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsa River all the way to the capital, leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships? Hold on, what happens to the people living in Boersgard? It's the best I could do, Alette. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there's going to be riots in the streets. A month? Why bother? Bellower would be here within the week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned, is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Eyvind, what do we do about Bellower? Eyvind says nothing for a moment. I don't know. It turns out there isn't a sequel. Bellower just comes in through these, like, wooden walls and kills this entire town of people. That would be just my luck. Let's talk to Ivor. You find Ivor standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance, but continue to gather. Alright, Ivor, we're gonna have a chat. But first, I'm gonna take a drink. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. Seriously, though. If you want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for, so we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. And when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. What a damn mess. I'll do what I can. Ivor explains, I'm leading attacks with Ivan every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters in Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody is manning this wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Alright. This is gonna be rough. We only have 3 days of supplies, but that's 3 days that we can spend not worrying about them. I think we're gonna find a safe place for the caravan to stay this first day. The entire caravan has spread out in the streets where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house, suggest Alette, like Frostfelter. You figure that if you made camp in the open, you could at least keep everyone together, or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. If we make camp in an open space, that makes it easier for people to attack us if rioting happens. But then again, there really isn't a good situation if rioting happens. Let's look for abandoned houses. With all the people that fled from Boersgard when the dredge arrived, you figure there must be abandoned houses around. Sure enough, a few turn up, which will keep people out of the weather. They express concerns over safety. A house full of women and children is sure to draw some attention. Help make the houses more defensible. You spend the day alongside the other clansmen trying to reinforce the houses so they're defensible in case anyone tries to break in, with both the city locals and dredge in mind. After a day, you've done as much as you can. Holy crap, we lost so many people. Ivor points out the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, and they're getting braver, he says. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help if there's nobody left to defend the walls. One of your clansmen from the caravan finds you. Just wanted to tell you that we're doing well enough. Had a couple looters snooping around, stole some supplies before we could stop them, but nobody got hurt. We'll be ready for them next time. He departs, leaving you to worry about other things. Come on. I can't even see how many supplies that was. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Join Ivor in defending the walls. We've been a little more aggressive lately, says Ivor. With their numbers going up, they don't take us seriously unless we're taking out 2 for every 1 we lose. We frickin' starved. I really wish that there was an option to set aside the text wall so I could see my supplies. But maybe that's intentional. Alette still needs to be in this. We lost Sigbjorn. He's gone now. We can take Gunnulf in his place. I want to bring Ivan as well. I think we do this. Unless, nah. Hogan's good for like 2 straight promotions. That's fine. So let's see. Eggle could use a few more kills. Oddleif's good through 4. Rook is good through 4. Mogan's good through 4. Nid's good through 3. She'll need 2 more before she can get promoted to 4. Crummer's good through 4. Ivor's probably good through, like, everything. And Gunnulf is at least good through 4. I think I'll take Ivor out, though. Just because I want other people to get experience. Mostly Eggle. Eggle could use some experience. Pretty much everyone else is set up to get promoted for the next billion years if I ever have any spare renown. But I think we want the party like this. That should do it. Alright, what's our situation? No good diagonals for arc lightning except this one. Which isn't bad, it's just not good enough, I don't think. I also want to look at this surrounding area. A lot of dredge, mountain that also has some dredge on it. A dead guy, more dead guys, and some dredge. Alright, corpses everywhere. There really isn't a good place for Gunnulf to do anything that I want him to do either. He'll probably end up just hitting one of these mustache mans. Or ladies. But that'll mean putting him close to the Stone Guard defender. And I think that's a risk we have to take. He has 10 armor. He'll hopefully be fine. We'll put Eggle near him just in case. And I think we'll try and have Crummer deal with the Scourge Warrior. We'll put Ivan up front. We'll put Alette and Nid over here, and I think that'll do it. We don't need to deal with the Scourge right now, but we will eventually need to deal with him. He can't even move all that far. So I may just let Crummer come up here a bit. Or actually, you know what? I'll let him rest. We need the willpower. Oh, thank you, good sir, for moving slightly forward and giving me a really good Tempest. That was all the damage I wanted. Now, Ivan... Okay, his arc lightning opportunity went up in smoke, so we're just gonna have him come round this side. Slag Swinger Veteran can't do anything. I guess I'll break this guy's armor because that's all I can afford to do. Shaboom. Then the defender comes up. Does 1 strength damage instead of multiple armor damage. Good choice. Oh, right. He hit you with the anti-exertion shot. Oh, well. Do 1 strength damage, then. Now, what is this? Who is this gonna hit? Gunnulf? Crap. Crap. Who gets to move next? This guy. He can't get anywhere important, though. So let's just Bird of Prey this guy before he can do any more exertion-removing strikes. Crummer. You can move over here, defending our ranged people. Gunnulf, what do I do with you? You don't have enough armor break for what I really want to do. Oh well, I'll have you do it anyway. Break his armor. Then we have Ivan, who still doesn't have good arc lightnings. I guess I'll have him mend. Just 1 willpower. Restore Eggle back to normal. But then Eggle can do what I want him to do. So let's have him do the chain armor break. Hopefully this guy, yes, the Kindle. It hurts him just as much as it hurts me, and potentially more. Also, it gives Alette pretty much the best shot she'll ever have. Nice promotion. Whoo! That guy does not like Nid at all. You're gonna get 4 strength hit for that, hopefully. It didn't bounce off his armor, good. Oh, come on. You just powered right through the center? I didn't even know you could move that far. How far can this guy move, speaking of? Not far enough to be my immediate concern. Armor break. And then Gunnulf can run over here and give this guy a stern talking to with his sword. Yeah. Ivan can do an arc lightning, but it'll hit Eggle on the way. So I think I'd rather he didn't. Oh wait, he has an arc lightning here that's okay. I'll just run him over there. Run him over there and then have him mend Gunnulf back up to a reasonable amount of armor. And then Eggle can come up here and just break this guy's armor. That Scourge gets to move soon, and his only real target is Alette. So let's give him no targets still. Crummer's got his pick of the litter right now. That Scourge is gonna go straight for him. Might as well have him lower the strength damage then. Bam! And then Gunnulf can do a nice Tempest after blowing the Horn of Victory. Nope. There it is. Get out of there. Ooh, and now Ivan actually has a really good Arc Lightning. Or actually has a couple pretty good Arc Lightnings. What's the distance? Let's try moving him over here. See if that gives him some better options. Yep. This is the one I need to take. Just pump everything into it. Lightning! And then Eggle can get a kill. Bye. He does the anti-exertion shot. That's fine. Because Crummer can pretty much take on these two by himself now. Or probably not by himself, but with a little help. Horn of Victory. Or actually, you know what? Screw that. Just break his armor. He can't do anything to you right now. And that won't help. Alright, just break his armor. Oh, that levels the playing field a lot more than I would like. Ivan, do you know what I'm gonna have you do? You're gonna go over there and help with killing that guy. But first, give Crummer his armor back. Rude. Ooh, I can do a nice chain armor break here. Should do that. Chain armor break. And then Alette can absolutely destroy this guy. Goodbye. And Crummer can give the Scourge what for. How dare you, sir? Get most of your armor broken. He's gonna do the tuning fork. Which I think, yeah, I think Eggle should be able to stop that. Hopefully. Yep, get in there. Blow the Horn of Victory. I'm glad I'm remembering to use the Horn of Victory more. It's helping out so much in these fights. There we go. Alette's ready for promotion, and good renown. Nope. Okay renown. Alright, well, we're starving and we have terrible morale. This is bad, says Ivan, as Ivor points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact that we're up to our necks in dredge, a stone singer showed up. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of the day. Dad, there's a riot at the docks. Alette runs up to you out of breath. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says the ravens are there, but she's worried that things could get out of hand. Oh, God. I feel like if I put Crummer in charge of the warriors, I'm just, like, throwing away his life. I can join Ivor in defending the walls. If I don't, we'll probably lose most of our fighters, if not the wall. We can investigate the riots down by the docks, but we don't have time for that. I need to find a source for supplies, too, because we're starving. Join Ivor in defending the walls. That stone singer is going to wreak havoc on us if we don't take care of it, Ivor tells you. This will be a rough fight, but we've got to take it down. You ready? You prepare yourself. Yup, and we're losing more clansmen. Okay, so how are you looking, Eggle? You're almost to 2 promotions. Alette is to 2 promotions. Nid's almost there. We'll take Alette out and put Ivor in. Because we need all our best people to be on this. And hell, let's give him the strength resist item. Oh yeah, and we can see what this is. A drought of such intense potency that the drinker finds himself with almost uncontrollable vigor. Knockback on strength attacks of 3+1 strength. That's probably meant to be read not simultaneously. Knockback on strength attacks of 3 and +1 strength. That could be useful. Also, I should probably put Ivor further up in the turn order. I think this? No. This is the turn order. Let's go. Yep, that's all the starving we did. And there's the jackass himself, who we need to kill immediately, but he's too far away. God. It's not that we have, like, that we have bad setups. It's just that we have terrible positioning to start. I mean, I think what we have to do is we have to just sort of kill our way down this side and hope that these guys take too long to get to us for it to be a huge issue. So we need all the Varl on the front line, so to speak. Who has the most exertion? Nobody. That's helpful. I guess we'll do this. Yep, willpower -2 because our morale's awful. Oh, the Stone Singer moves first. That's actually really helpful. I mean, it's gonna cast its umbrage move, probably, but there's not much I could do about that regardless. So, let's just bonk this guy in the face. Oh, he didn't. And he put himself in perfect striking range. Unfortunately, because this is Gunnulf, the Stoneguard Colossus will absolutely destroy him. But that is a cost, that is a price I'm willing to pay. Get out of here. Shaboom. Oh, of course, just run up there and hit Nid. That's reasonable. Seems reasonable. I can tell him to forge ahead, and apparently I will. Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. Also, goodbye, Eggle. That was neat. Alright, yeah, just keep striking him down. Yeah, Eggle just dropped. This guy, friggin' Stoneguard, destroyed him. Let's see what we got. Arc Lightning? Oh my god, I'm one away. Just mend Gunnulf's armor. Darn it, I was hoping that would work, but it did not work. Yes, useless Kindle. Gives us some time. Nid, I'm begging you. Use all your exertion. Shoot this guy. No. Now disease Gunnulf. Oh wait, no, he's out of there. He's doing something. No, how dare you do things. Oh god, and this guy gets to move next turn. He's gonna take somebody out when he moves. And there's basically nothing I can do about it. Or he's probably just gonna destroy Crummer. But oh well. I need to start breaking this guy's armor sometime. Oh god. Everything is awful. If only this guy hadn't moved. Rip Crummer. And Ivan still has no good Arc Lightning opportunities. This is so irritating. Just mend. And then armor break. Armor break this guy. Keep on armor breaking him. He needs to have less armor. And now Gunnulf has too little strength to do anything. Which is just great. Just keep lowering this guy's armor, I guess. Well, that most certainly happened. Then this guy will get to move. Oh my god. It's the worst. Try it. Try the arc lightning. Nope, that did not work the way I wanted it to. Oh my god, he removed the exertion from friggin' Ivan. That's all he had. Oh well, 10 damage. And Ivan can't do anything right now because he has no exertion. Oh, this is the hit, though. The hit of destiny. Killed the Stone Singer, that's all I care about. You're done singing stones, my friend. Not that one, this one. And here comes this guy. Joke's on you, I don't really care about him losing anything. Just so long as Ivor can break your armor. Oh, this is my moment. Run, Ivan. And then, arc your lightning on them. Die. Perfect. Smack him about. Alright, now Ivan, I'm gonna put all of my Horn of Victory into you so that you can mend. Alright, just keep lowering his strength. There we go. Now they can't do anything to Ivor. I mean, they've already broken his armor to potato, so... And they have no strength. Kill them. Oh wait, I think they are supposed to be women, because I think the things behind them are supposed to be their kids. The dredge, like, slag slingers. I think they are supposed to be women. Now I understand. I say, in the midst of a million corpses. Now let me guess, the riot has consumed the ships and we're screwed anyway? Alright, well... I have learned that everything is awful, so... I suppose I'll just get 1 day of supplies. And what are these? Knockback on strength attacks of 4, don't care about that at all. Or +3 will on rest. I also don't care about that. Well, I think we're going to find out what's going on and see if anything changes, and if not, I will call it an episode here. Also, look who it is. It's frickin' Bellower. There he is now. And all of his dredge buddies. Hi. This is probably going to be an important day for us. This morning, says Ivor, I saw him. Bellower's here. I think it won't be long now. Ivan leans silently on his staff nearby. Alright, well, that doesn't really change much of anything. I want to defend on the docks, but... Or rather, I want to defend on the walls, but I think we need to investigate this riot. Or rather, find a source for supplies so we don't starve to death while we're doing other things. I checked around, Oddleif tells you, and nobody has food, or they won't part with it for a fair price. And our medicine has been gone for days. They're either gouging the prices or it's just plain gone. She doesn't say it, but you can tell this is going to be a serious problem. Track down the Ravens and see what they know. You find the massive leader of the Ravens along the docks, where they're doing their best to keep a growing number of people in check while the boats are being constructed. You question him about food supplies. Should have brought your own, he says. I can't go giving it out to every person in Boersgard. I'd kill every last bastard in the city for good mead, though. This place has been dry for weeks. Yeah, offer the mead you picked up in Reykjavik. Let me get this straight, says Boersgard. You happen to come through Reykjavik with Sigbjorn in tow and plenty of mead to go around, is that right? You hesitate a little too long. I'll murder that motherless Yox, growls Bolverk, and he turns to leave. As he turns to leave, he grumbles, bring the barrels and we'll make a trade. The caravan protests when you tell them the deal you made, but when you return with more supplies than you expected, the complaints vanish. Yeah, we have 14 days of supplies. You calm down. I did what I had to do. Now, Ivor, you begin. Can we really keep this up? Ivor looks like he hasn't slept for days. We've lost a lot of fighters, he mumbles. The weight of the situation is crushing. Then, from far in the distance, you hear a horn. Dredge don't use horns, it occurs to you. Ivan appears at your side just as a long caravan of people come into view, Dredge turning to attack them. Who is that, you ask? It can't be, says Ivan. He runs towards the gate shouting, you see their banner? It's a con! As you wonder how they got here, the gates are heaved open and you charge onto the field, clearing a path through Dredge. Alright. So Hakan is here now. That's going to be helpful. But I think we're going to call the episode here. We'll see. We'll deal with Hakan and hopefully some good news next episode. For now, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you like what you saw. Always appreciated, and I will see you next time.